So hungry. Have to, man. Fuck, I look like going on a fast. My dog gotta eat. Fuck, it look like going on a fast. My dog gotta eat. So, let me tell you. Probably gonna puff a little bit, so let me just grab a lighter. You know, sometimes this is what I would do. For real. Sometimes this is what I would do. Another thing, a lesson I learned from Bailee, or at least when I had her with me and living, I tried to get away from like routines and things. But I tried to get away from routine and things. But like I said earlier, earn money, fun time for Bailee, and fun time for me. Those are the parts of the day. I love you, babe. I miss you already. Bailee color is pink. Pink and yellow. I gotta find those wings. Bailee got her wings. Beyonce halo. I can see a halo. 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 Look at this ray of sun. I can see a halo. Halo. I probably won't be here for. I probably won't be right here for too long. But from here, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start the book. I'm gonna start writing a book for Bailee, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to make it. I'm gonna not. I'm gonna try to try. Keep saying try. I'm gonna make a shirt for her. I'm gonna make a shirt for her, and make a shirt for her. I mean, what was I about to write? Oh, I'm not sure if I was about to write that, but lessons I learned from Bailee. Play. Right? Lesson? Was it lessons? Or those are my promises. What did promise? Promise was to play somehow, some way, every day, and never eat all my food. She would eat all the food. She would eat all her food. But I just don't want to eat all my food because I would usually share some with her. Oh, play, never eat all my food, and if it rains, then stand in the rain for a little bit. Now I'm gonna stand in the rain for a lot of it, but at least a little bit. Stand in the rain. Because that's what I remember her doing. That's some in rain. But what I just thought about was I was trying to look for like my charger, or I was trying to look for certain things, and I'm putting them in different spots. And I'm putting them in different spots. And it's only because if she was with me, I just knew where certain things were. I just knew this is here, this is here, this is here, this is in this pocket, this is in this pocket. And I had to be very efficient just because, you know, whatever I'm doing, I just had to be like, okay, if I'm doing this, it's just about being efficient, just so I can make sure I can get, you know what I'm saying, stuff done for the day. So, and that was the first thing I was saying, like, man, I'm breaking routines. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And if Bailee was here, I wouldn't be, cause like, and the thing about that is just the time wasted looking for something. And that way, I don't have to think. I shouldn't have to be thinking about looking for something. So I'm gonna start her book today. But sometimes it used to. I know for a fact I just grabbed it. You ready to eat, babe? You ready to eat, babe? You hungry? Want some food? I'm gonna start writing down all the shit I used to say to her. You ready to eat, babe? You hungry? Want some food? Things I used to say that I still say, hanging on. Things I used to say. You ready to eat, babe? You hungry? You want some food? And after that, I didn't have to say anything. she got to the point, she would just lay down and wait for me to feed her. Even if I didn't say that. If she saw me eating, and I'm sitting, like, if I'm sitting down like this, or if I'm in the car, if she see me eating, she got quiet and waited and laid down. And it hurt. Power to feed you has the power to starve you. And as I'm sitting here, I just said, I got hungry. I can't even imagine, as a dog, how does hunger feel? Does it feel the same way? Does it feel any type of worse? Because they go crazy for that. They go crazy for that. But sometimes I would do just this. I would load up first, and she would have to wait until I just do this. And then I'd be like, okay, now you can eat. Now you can eat. I used to say that too. Now you can eat. She would wait. Now you can eat. And that's messed up. And that was a flex. Weird flex, but okay. That was a flex. She would wait to eat. And then sometimes, and some people used to say it to me too. Why you gotta wait to eat? Give her that food. I don't want to see her do no tricks. Give her the food. I wish I would have fed her more. Wish I could have gave her more. Last thing she ate was some motherfucking duck jerky. She ate a whole bag of treats, bruh. She ate a whole bag of duck jerky. Sometimes when you try to be positive, find the positive, that silver lining in the situation. And I think about her last day. Bruh, how you gonna go out, babe? I'm running. I had me a whole bag of treats and duck jerky. I had me some barbecue chicken today. We ate this, we ate that, we listened to music, we did this, we did that. We laid down. I wanted to lay down with you a little bit more, but you pushed me away. I'm trying to think, should I stay on routine? What's the first thing we'll do? Should I break routine? I just talked about breaking routine and how she taught me to be efficient. I had to be. I really don't care to edit videos no more. I at least on the wave of trying to edit videos. But we know what we're doing. We got the spicy chicken and sausage gumbo. No GTA 6. You got a Rockstar. But somebody at Rockstar right now is playing GTA 6. Just think about that. Special. We got Pringles. Not just any Pringles, Bailee. Oh, motherfucker. We got some motherfucking spicy barbecue Pringles, bitch. We ain't had them shits in a little minute. We was eating salt and vinegar because the spicy barbecue was gone. What should we eat first, babe? I always drink the drink last to wash everything down. I don't want to break routine. Motherfucking first time eating Pringles without Bailee. Damn it. I don't even know if I should eat them. But if Bailee was here, I would eat them. Should I live as if Bailee is still here? Move the fuck on and get on with life. I love you always and forever, Bailee. I miss you already. One thing I'm gonna not do this time, I'm gonna try my best. I ain't gonna fucking cry today. Well, I already cried today, but I'm not gonna cry this time. I'm gonna try not to. Cause if Bailee was here, I wouldn't be fucking crying. And if I was, I'd look at myself, bro, man, shut the fuck up. Out here bitching. Stop fucking bitching all the time. You know, the first one, I put it in the book. You know, I said so disrespectful about Bailee. I said, you truly taught me the meaning of the word bitch. I understand this shit. I used to joke, that's my female dog. That's my bitch, Bailee. I'm trying to make videos, and Bailee walked past and keep walking and messing. She wanna play fetch. I'm trying to make videos, this, that, third. I said, fine, get in the video, Bailee. Come on. What would we do? What? I'm trying to think, will I go to soup or the Pringles first? I think I'll take a little bit of soup. For Bailee. That's how long I had to look at her. If I looked at her for that long, she would lay down. Cause she was like, food coming. I know that wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I gotta pour some out for Bailee. I gotta pour a little more. My dog got to eat. I would never eat a full anything. spicy, ain't it, babe? She was eating this shit every day. I'm pretty sure, unless they ever stop selling this, it may not be daily, but June 5th, that'd be like a crazy, not crazy, but that'd be a routine to have. June 5th, 9:59. Everybody raise a can. Spicy chicken sausage gumbo for Bailee. I would eat a little bit if I was trying to make a video for it. We got the chips. You know what we gotta do? We gotta see how much chips in there. This ain't enough. Make it enough. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm not gonna go down too far. Okay. The first chip for Bay. Even if I was to eat every single rest of these, I eat the whole thing. Bailee probably mad as hell right now, bro. You eating chips without me? Then we'll get real fancy. And eat the chips and the soup together. And I would throw it at her. There's this one dude. I'm not sure how true it is, but I'm pretty sure somebody does this. He, you know how you get the you got the water that come out the refrigerator? When you do this, and they fill the water up in your cup. It's a dude, that's how he that's how he gives his dog water. He gives his dog water out the refrigerator when you do that little thing. And his wife was like, why do you do that? He was like, if she was a human and I was a dog, she would do it for me. She hit different. She hit different. If she was a human and I was a dog, she would do it for me. Make you think about being a dog, you switching spots with your dog. Like, even if we had to do that for a day. Oh man, I'm gonna write that down. Write that down. Even if we had to do it for a day, right? If we had to switch spots for a day, how do you think your dog would treat you? Oh yeah, remember when you was oh yeah, it's my turn now. Damn, it's double spicy. Spicy chip, spicy soup. Give it some more. Double the spicy. I'm gonna try to think about that. If me and Bailee had switched spots for a day, well, if we switch spots for a day, she would. I wonder if she'd be like, "Okay, this is what we're gonna do what we normally do," because that's all she ever really, you know what I'm saying? And she already knew the way. I wonder which spot she would stop at though. I'm pretty sure. Oh, the first thing she might say, she would probably be like, "Okay, I know we go over here, and then you tie me up. Then you come back with a can. Where the fuck was you at?" So I wonder if she'd be like, "Okay, he usually go off in this direction. I wonder if she'll be able to figure that shit out." She's smart though. She's smart. So I wonder if she would, how long it would take her. It'll probably take a really long time though, right? It'll probably take her a really long time. But I wonder, but she's so determined. She always found whatever we was playing fetch with. It's a little bit left. I gave her some. I'm never eating a full can. But we used to eat both cans. So it turns out to be a full can anyway. But it's just the action of not doing the whole can like at one time. So I think she would find it eventually. I think she would find everything eventually. She would probably spend the whole day looking and then be like, "Ah, I finally got everything." And hopefully nobody had came past, and but based off how everything go, I would still be doing what? I'm tied up to a fence. I would have to wait for her. She would have, and I was like, I have to wait till she gets back. And I would hope that she just comes back. Now that's something to think about, right? You leave your dog, and your dog doesn't really know if you'll ever come back. I could have just always left her. You know? Something bad to say. But she laid calm, and every time I got back, she was always calm and patient. She knew and she trusted that I was always gonna come back for her. And then when she had to wait those 50 minutes, she was just laying there. She wasn't barking. Some dogs be barking. Some dogs be barking if you do that. If you tie them up to outside and just walk away, some dogs will bark for a long time. You'd be surprised how long a dog can bark. But that's if but you know what would expedite all of this? Yo, these ants, That's what would expedite all of this if I took her wherever I was at. So if I was able to walk into the store with her every day, and then she was able to see, oh, this is here and this is here and this is here and this is, so I'm trying to think about the different ways of how the day could possibly go. So one way the easiest way is if she had always been with me and knew everywhere that everywhere that time I stepped away from her and she knew that and the third. I'm trying to think if the roles was reversed, how would she treat me for the day? Would she give me more food just to say, you know what? You was giving me a little bit while you was eating all of this? Would she be greedy? Would she be greedy and say, you know what? I'm gonna do what you do. I'm gonna treat you the same way you was treating me. I'm gonna eat up full, I'm gonna eat more, and I'm gonna give you this bit right here. I'm gonna give you this. This look like how much you be giving me. You might be getting a little more than that third. And then you always talk about me crazy, and I gotta wait. Oh, now you gonna wait for your food now, huh? Yep. She be like, yep. Remember you had me waiting for that food? You gotta wait. I wonder if she would do all that, or if she would be like, or she'd be nice to me. And she'd be like, you know what? I ain't gonna make you wait. I'm gonna give you more than I eat. I wonder if she'd do like that. She's like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Cause that's almost what she did. She in a sort of kind of way. Cause if she was like a super mean aggressive dog, she'd be like, what you got on my 40, homie? That's chicken? Give me that shit. She was like a super aggressive dog, you wouldn't want it, right? If you mess with the food and then she fucking start biting you and shit. Every time you have, where my fucking food at? That's what I thought. Nah, give me a little more. What if she was like that? But anybody that knows her, just how sweet she was, how thoughtful she was, how everything, right? So she'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna give you more than what you be giving me. I ain't gonna do you like you be doing me. I ain't gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna make you wait either. Nah, you ain't even gotta lay. You ain't gotta lay, you ain't gotta roll over, you ain't gotta do no goddamn tricks. I wonder if she would treat me like that. I wonder if that's how nice she would be. She'd be so goddamn nice. She's like, nah, you ain't gonna do no tricks, bro. Just here. And then she was just like, here, fuck it, you have all this shit. And then I wonder how much she would be on the phone. Ain't that some shit? Oh, I wonder if she'd be like, remember, you see this phone right here? You always on this goddamn phone. You want to pay attention to me? You see this? I wonder if she would break that bitch or throw it or something. Or I wonder if she'll take the phone and put it somewhere and like hide it. It's like, yeah, I know we're gonna have to switch back. So when we switch back, you're gonna have to walk way over here and come over here just to find it. How about that? Cause that's how I'm thinking, like, you know, as much as I was on the phone or walking with her, I wonder if if we switch spots, I wonder if she would walk me on a leash or not. I wonder if she would put me on a leash. And even just on some, you know, I care about you and I know you might want to do this and do that, but I don't want you to get hit by a car. I don't want you run into somebody's yard and they do something mean to you or something. I don't want you to meet nobody mean. So I'm gonna just protect you and I'm gonna keep you on the leash. I wonder if she would put me on the leash if I was a dog. Or I wonder if she'll just let me. I wonder if she'll let me walk and just trust that I'm gonna follow her. Or would I be on some? Oh, you ain't got me on a leash? Oh, I'm out. And then she'll call for me. Would I then follow her if I was a dog and she was? Would I follow her? Would I chase the squirrel? Would I go grab a stick and a pine cone and bring it back to her? Just to see if she's going to decide to throw it this time. And if not this time, the next time, and if I got to find something else for her to throw until she finally throws it for me. Or just until I finally realize that I'm not going to throw anything, that she's not going to throw anything for me. Probably broke her little heart, bro. Every time. Maybe it didn't, because she always whatchamacallit. And then just finally I wonder if she would play with me. You know what I'm saying? Or she'd be like, Let me see. She'd be like, you know what it feel like now? They grab a stick and you don't throw it. Sometimes she wouldn't get it. But I wonder. Well, at this point, if we were to whatchamacallit, it's either we probably would have went to the water. There's two ways to get there, and either way, we would have made the way to the water. Now, I'm not sure which spot she liked better. I don't know if she'd be like, okay, I want to go to this one, or I want to go to this one. I'm not sure which spot she liked better now. But I know the last one was at. I wonder if she would ever leave me at all. I wonder if she would even just. I wonder if she would. The hell not. She'll find some food. I wonder if she would just sit there and just spend the rest of the day with me. I mean, she would have to, but I would just wonder if she'd just be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. It's just me and you today. I wonder if she would just play with me all day. She's like, this is all I want to do. I wonder if she would walk more. Because that's when she seemed, like if I sat down, but if I'm walking and I'm moving, I wonder if she would get us lost. Just be like, man, I just like walking around. I'm just exploring. If it was just up to her, if it was up to her and I had to just follow her around, and she's a human, she really did. It was almost like she admired me sometimes. She really wanted to know where I was at, what I was doing, lay with me any fucking time. And I was the same way about her. What are you doing? Why are you going over there? Why are you sniffing that? What is that? What did you just eat? I could never know how she thought. She probably didn't know how I thought, but we had to switch spots. I'm pretty sure she would treat me nice for today. I'm like 1,000,000% sure that she would be nice to me. And she knew the things I knew. Like, let's say I didn't have to tell her and teach her everything. Let's just say she has my memories in my body. And she has my memories in my body. So she knows everything. And she know how to talk and she know how to think. And I ain't really got to tell her to do nothing this and there. And crazy thing would be having her memories. I wish I had her memories. If anything, right? If I could just watch her life over. You know, it'd be crazy. If I could do that. If I could just watch her life, all her thoughts and all her memories, if I could just watch her thoughts and memories. Like, what was her 5 years like? From her perspective. It would hurt. All the people that were scared of her for no reason. They say your life is shaped by those who love you and those who choose not to love you. I wonder if she would, instead of being tired, not really much else to do, but she'll probably play. If we switched for today, we'd probably walk around in the woods for a long time, be by rivers and lakes and play fetch. And I said, we'll have a good day. But that would be her way of giving me a good day. We'll eat a little bit. I don't think she'll ever get mad at me. I don't think she'll ever get mad at me. I will say though, she had a full life, man. Her life was fast. Overnight celebrity. She I'm pretty sure she would be super nice. She'd be super nice to me. I don't think she'll yell at me. Unless it's to come back. I saw a picture. I was like, she trusts me with her life. And I think that's the part. Like, I let her down. I was supposed to keep her safe. I was supposed to keep her alive. think that's the sad reality is knowing that I let her down. I didn't do everything I could do to make sure that she was still around. That she was still alive. So I ain't gonna beat myself up about it. But it's my fault she's not still alive. You know, some dogs get health problems. There's a lot of things, but that right there was avoidable. And everything happens for a reason. It's unavoidable. It's inevitable. It's going to happen anyway. It probably would have happened soon. Was it going to happen sooner or later? But I saw that picture. I said, she trusts me with her life. In the picture, she's just looking up at me. She trusts me with her life. You know the other thing? It was like about having a dog in your life. One of the things that a dog will teach you, or they'll come in at a point in your life where people are letting you down. Because the dog is dependable, reliable. She trusts me with her life. I learned that I cannot trust my own family with my life. I couldn't trust my family and friends with my life. And if it was up to them, Bailee wouldn't have been in my life for the past 2 years. That was a lesson I learned. I can't trust everybody with my life. But I could trust Bailee with my life. I just can't trust family and friends with my life. But my dog, I can trust her with my life. gonna try to switch topics here. Try to switch gears. Depending on the breed, I'd say she was somewhere between 36 and 40. She had a fast life. But we did a lot of things. I was looking for the picture. I printed a picture. The last time me and Bailee took a picture together, I printed it. I know where it's at. I would have to find it. Very sweet feast. Where, like usually, I would finish everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't feel like carrying anything. I didn't want to carry anything extra. But, so, let's do this again. One more time. Also, sometimes, like, it's things like this. I think I would have got to this can sooner. I would have ate quicker and sooner just because, like, I would have had to give her some more. Even like the liquid, the soupy part. She made sure she even cleaned that up. You know, the things not to worry about. I hope y'all can hear me. You know what I'm saying? The sound be coming through crazy. Me and Bailee. First soup without her. First soup without her. That's not what I want to figure out. I still haven't figured it out, right? Because I'm still doing this little bit, trying to live life without her. I think that shit fucked up. Trying to live life without her. That shit is fucked up. I already didn't know what to do on a daily basis. I already didn't know what to do on a fucking daily basis. Thing about eating, it doesn't matter how much I eat, more or less, I'm still gonna get hungry again. So, the rice, It's more than it seems like. But I for sure as hell would have just gave this to Bailee. I for sure as hell would have just gave her that. I would give her some more chips. I remember, I don't know what it was I was eating, but I didn't eat a lot of whatever I had ordered. And I was like, you see, I'm full. My cup runneth over. And I just gave her the rest of whatever I had. I had only like a little bit. And that was the first time, not the first time, but it was just like, she's eating more than I'm eating right now. I like this one. I think, we all think, the mask was a good idea. I can't ride in this thing, I can't see in this thing, I can't breathe in this thing. Do we have to wear these? Oh, we have shit fire. If we ain't gonna wear them, what's the point of riding? We ain't gonna wear them. Who made these things anyway? Vegas Live? Fuck all y'all. I watched my wife stay up all night cutting 30 masks for you sons, you ungrateful sons of bitches. I'm leaving. Don't ask for me and mine for nothing. I think, we all think, the mask was a good idea. Like, you had one job. I'm looking at it. I don't want no more right now. Let me get one more. Okay, yeah, for sure. For sure. How many is that? About 7, 8 chips in there, or something like that. Some crumbs. I'm never gonna eat all my food. I always had to share with Bailee. I think I can lay with her. Because if I was sitting here right now for long enough, she would have laid with me. Or after she would try to bring me a stick or something. Let's see if I can take this. Oh, I would do it like this. Hopefully I can sit here. Let me put this away. Let me try to put this away. So, let's do this, do this. Birds is chirping, baby. It's all right. That's all right, babe. That's all right, babe. All she would try to do is lay with me, man. So it's only right that I lay with her whenever I can. She would lay right on my thing. She would lay right on my thing. My jacket. All right, I'm gonna try to switch gears. I'm breaking routine just a little bit though. Not a little bit, a lot of bit. It's usually, yeah, we probably would have we would have left our we would have by now we would have already been at the safe spot and I would already be laying down, and if there was nothing to watch on YouTube, I'd be like, all right, going to sleep. Going to sleep, babe. We probably would have played fetch a little bit, maybe. With a day like this, with my energy right now, yeah, I think we would have did that. I think we would have played fetch. For a bit, I took some pine cones. I've been throwing the pine cones. I've been throwing pine cones right now. You know, I used to think that, like different timelines and just on like, well, you know, the way I compare it was like to 6 o'clock in the morning, right? It used to be 6 o'clock in the morning, rushing her and Benji to get ready. But I was like, I gotta go to work. Hurry up and pee and poop. Hurry up, come on. And then you rushing your dog to pee and poop. And they taking a sweet ass time. And you like, oh my fuck. You ever seen them fake poop? They like they get into position and they be like, nah, I don't wanna do it. He like, come on, bro. I'm running late, I don't have time for this. And then it moved to, okay, you got all the time in the world now, babe. We walking around, you see the geese? You see the geese in the water, babe? You got do whatever you fuck you want to do. That was like one thing. And then now I'm thinking about it again in the sense of, well, where would we be at right now? What would we be doing right now? I would have been played fetch right about now. And you know, when you give up one life for another, I used to think like, well, damn, is there anything that I would have saved on that timeline in that life? Like my fucking dog. I was like, damn. If I had to go back to teaching, if I was gonna stay as a teacher, that's the one thing that would have made me like, okay, I gotta be a teacher, and I'm gonna just, at least I get to keep my poodle. All right, I would have my poodle and Bailee. That was, if I stayed as a teacher, I was able to keep my poodle and Bailee. That was one. This one, I'm not able. This timeline, I'm not able to keep my poodle or Bailee. Benji is his name. I was like, on this timeline, I'm not able to keep Bailee or Benji. And you know, I kind of whatchamacallit. This is not to even whatever, but I ain't really get over it. I'm talking about it now. But Benji, with the past 2 years, I was like, Benji was not made to live out on the street. Benji was not made for that. He could not. Bailee was a raw dog. No pun intended. But Bailee was really like a dog. She was really like that when it came to like, she didn't want to be in the house? No way, bro. She want to be outside anyway. So Bailee was like that. She was able to tough it out. She was able to thug it out. So I just know my poodle just wouldn't have been able to make it and with like this. I don't think. But Benji was actually pretty smooth. He was my man Benji. That's her first baby daddy. That's her first and only. Bailee ain't no hoe. I ain't raised no hoe. So Benji was cool, man. That was my one. Hey, there was one thing about Benji, and man, a poodle, bro. They really are like sensitive. They are really like sensitive. Like they are like a friendly ass. They like that's their nature, bro. That's their fucking nature. Like, so sometimes when I sit there and think about it, like I used to wrestle with Bailee. Like it was at a point in time this and third. If I got her too excited, I was like, oh hell no, all right, babe, chill out. I could wrestle with Bailee, like, but that's one thing I think. As far as like her being so perfect, is like, as far as like my temperament, my personality, like being, I could either be chill or amped up, whatever. Bailee would match all of that. Bailee was that. My poodle, you ain't wrestling that nigga. That nigga like, bro, fuck is I couldn't wrestle my poodle if I wanted to. That nigga, he is too cool and too scary for all that shit. He ain't with all that shit. And then you do anything, that he was more like, man, that nigga was soft. I don't want to talk about him like that, but he know he is. But he teach you, but that motherfucking poodle teach you like, I couldn't be as rough with him as I was with Bailee. I couldn't. He gonna teach you. Bailee, even though she a girl and this and that third, Bailee get rowdy. You seen them videos with Bailee? No, Bailee get rowdy. Benji won't on none of that at all. He was literally on some. Like this is the thing, and I'm not trying. I don't want whatever, but like if you y'all don't whoop y'all kids. But Bailee, like if you do certain actions towards a dog, like they'll pee, right? Bailee got out of that. Benji never got out of that. That nigga would still pee to this day, bro. I was like, and then you get even madder once they pee. But Benji forced you to be even softer. He was so sensitive, man. Like I don't think, like Bailee would like I don't even remember Benji ever being mad to like growl at somebody, bro. Like that's the thing. Like I can still hear Bailee howling at birds and barking these at birds, and I'm so glad I can do that. But Benji, I'm pretty sure he barked, but I don't think I ever remember him barking ever at all. Like I just can't remember Benji barking, bro. Like that's a dog with no bark or bite, bro. Benji was different. Benji, he was a fucking poodle. That nigga was a fucking poodle. His ass, man. But so that was the one thing I thought about. On this timeline, I was like, okay, I still got Bailee. Benji not here, I still got Bailee. And if y'all was I don't. That's another thing. Like, I guess Bailey's is a little bit, I guess whatever to spell. But Benji was BEI. What the fuck am I saying? Benji was BENJII. So Bailee has double E at the end of her name. Bailee has double E at the end of her name. Benji had a double I at the end of his name. Boy, people I would have to correct because they would just leave an I off the Benji. I'm just thinking, like, if I did have him at this point in time in my life, and I was like, it's Benji, y'all. How many people would still just try to drop the I or try to spell it differently, just try to spell their name wrong on purpose? Bitch, it's 2 I's. It's 2 E's. Bailee. I don't know. I wouldn't like the name. Like, this is not to say anything about this and that, but if it had a Y at the end, I'm not sure if I like it as much. I'm not sure I would like it as much. I don't know if you ever know, but like people who got the baby books, and it's like, oh, if it's a boy name, it's gonna be. If it's a boy, it's gonna be this name. If it's a girl, it's gonna be this name. If Bailee was a boy, I think, we all think the mask was a good idea. So that's a running joke. All right, that's gonna be a running joke. If I don't say it, just know I thought about saying it. If I don't say it, because yesterday I was refraining from saying it, but Benji. Oh, if Bailee was a boy, the other name I thought about was Cooper. I thought about the name Cooper. Now I'm not sure how I would have spelled it once I got her, but if you would have saw the ways I was trying to spell it, that shit was going to be Bayleigh. I was. So I'm not sure how I would have spelled Cooper, the only reason I wanted to name it Cooper was because I just say Coop. What's up, Coop? No drop top. My name drop top. I'll name the dog Cooper. That's if she was a boy. Darn it, she was a girl. You know, like, and if you know how like you could be wishing for a boy or a girl or whatever, and then they come out, and then like, so that was the thing. I looked at her, and even though she was a girl, got over that real quick. Even though she was a girl, I got over that real quick. I'm like, well, first dog. Well, it's my first dog. Got over that real quick. Boy, she used to have them periods, man. Man, well, I take a nap, but then I kind of don't. Because I can't take a nap with her. Can't take a nap with Bailee. I might try to set that up. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we running out of memory. Well, I might try to do that one day. I'm gonna see the whole trying isn't doing. We'll see. If I'm able to, maybe like set the camera up and do like a time lapse for my first nap without Bailee. But I wouldn't even want to post that. Like, right now I'm literally in the space of like, the only reason I'm not like posting other videos or any other statuses and shit is just like, sometimes I would post it and I'm like, damn, where the fuck is this video at? Where is that at there? And just trying to scroll, trying to find a video. I don't want to do that. I don't want the video to get fucking lost. I want the video, like, and I got one video that was supposed to be like, it was just because I didn't feel like talking to people or anything like that. And I was like, well, I'm gonna just let this video post January 1st. And so that's the only other video. If any, and this is just for right now, just how things is going. But however, for right now, the way things is going, I don't foresee. The only other video I thought about editing, like on Instagram, it has highlights. I thought about saving her highlight and like posting that. But I was thinking about either posting it with a song and just getting hit with the copyright, or posting with a song and hit with the copyright and just like whatever, like I don't care. Or if I should try to make a mix for it, or just post it with no music. Like, I don't feel like editing anything. I don't want to shoot no videos. I don't want to record no more videos. I don't want to take no pictures and stuff. Like, the live streams is, you know what I'm saying? But for right now, even with the live streams, they're all in commemoration for Bailee. That last one that I was with him. That last one, that is so crazy. I could have done a little bit better. I put her in the camera a couple times. And it was just, oh, it was so nice. And, you know, it's just like, those are things you start to think about. Did she know? Like, all right, man, I know you streaming right now. I'm about to She got right into the camera, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop the camera, so you're just gonna be in the camera. And she was just with me the whole time. Though. That was the whole end of the live stream. And like, what if she known? Like, all right, yep, this gonna be the last one. Yeah. I just, I don't know if I'm gonna edit. Like, what the hell is gonna make me edit? Yeah, I want that. It's goddamn ants, bro. That motherfucker's still alive. It's a tough ass ant, bro. Oh, I did good. I didn't cry. Almost. I think I almost, but I ain't cried this time. Are we making progress, people? Nah. It's gonna think about something. Something gonna happen. I'm gonna think about something. I'm like, yeah. I was talking about the timelines. So one timeline, at least on this part of it, was like, oh well, I don't have the poodle, but I still have Bailee, and that really meant the most. And I was like, the stress. I was like, I don't have this stress or that stress. If I do have a stress, shit, having a dog is stressful. But that was the stress I liked. It would stress me out to have a dog, but that was a stress I did not mind. I did not mind having this stress. That's the thing. People who don't have pets, or I'll just say dogs specifically, but they can just walk in. They can grocery shop for long periods of time, or they can just sit down wherever they're at. They can just be out the house for long periods of time. But you got a dog, you start to realize just even the whole grocery shopping. If it take you 10 minutes to go to the grocery store, you in there for 10 minutes and take 10 minutes. That's 30 fucking minutes. It's a long ass goddamn time. She a puppy. She don't know what the hell going on. She don't know if she gonna be safe. She don't know if you're coming back. She just knows she's lonely. And she locked up. Couldn't do it. And it was like, Bailee didn't have a cage. Bailee didn't have a cage or a crate until, because even when she did, she really wasn't in it. Like, I think she had one for a minute, and then she stopped having one. But then it was when I got the poodle, I had to because I didn't have enough time to potty train the poodle. And then both of them was good. And then it got to the point where I could, leave both. It's at the point where I could leave both of them out. And neither one of them had to go into the crate. It was just like, if I knew it was gonna be like, just different extended periods of time. Them my niggas, bro. Them was my niggas, bro. So now, on this one, this timeline, no Bailee. Like, you like your best self? Bruh. Fuck that. Choose the timeline with Bailee. Yeah, you could go back in time. If I go back in time, bare minimum. If I go back in time, bare minimum, I would go back to June 4th. the day it rained. Oh, and I had did the art thing. I had sat in on the art class that day, and Bailee just sat beside me, and then it started to rain. And that day I felt so happy and felt so good. Like I didn't even really care about it raining and this and the third. It was just I had did the art thing, and I was so happy about the art thing. And that was an almost kind of sort of neglectful day because me and Bailee, we ain't even really, we still, like, bro, she played in the rain, bro. She sat and stayed in the rain, bro. But if I could go back to a day, I would go back to that day. And if I could go back to June 5th, I would not have walked over here. I would not have walked to the same spot. We'd have been really close. I would have just done no other shit. It would have been whatever. If I knew it wasn't going to rain. The only reason we walked over there was to avoid the rain, and it didn't rain that day. I was looking at the Instagram highlight, and I remember we was on a porch, and I was like, look at the fire truck, Bailee. I was like, say fire truck. The only reason I said that because a red truck just rolled past. I was like, look at the fire truck, babe. Say fire truck. Niggas was joking me. He was like, you know goodness well she can't talk. I want some say fire truck. Say fire truck, Bailee. I just want to rub her head one more time, bro. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna cry. But I want to rub her head one more time, bro. I want to pet her again. Right behind her ears. I just want to pet her. I want to rub her head. Play with her nose. People liked her tail. People was come said she had such a soft tail. I'm like, okay. You know, some people dock their dogs' tails. But, okay. Some people dock their dogs' tails. I'm not in Jamaica eating ox tails. I'm not watching cartoons. I'm talking dragon tails. Heads or tails? Tails never fails. Had to do a little poetry. I'm sitting underneath a tree with my dog Bailee. I ain't gonna cry. Kind of want to though. But if I did, it wouldn't. So some, and that was the one thing I was thinking about. You know, some of the cries. Sometimes you cry and it ain't even like I really want to. Sometimes you ain't gonna really feel it. But this morning, I was like, you motherfucking left me, bro. I was just like, bro, every bro. I'm remembering all the times I got mad at her, bruh, and when I'm sitting to do whatever now, I can't get mad at shit no more, bruh. I look at things, and I ain't gonna cry. But I be fucking looking at shit, and I see her like how she would usually be right here, be right there. And how I might get mad at this or might get mad. Tell her to move, do this. Bruh, and I can't do none of that shit no more. I can't do none of that shit. I can't get mad and say, Bailee, move. Get off my jacket. Bailee, you can't lay with me right now. And that shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna cry. I gotta stop talking about her. But the day I stop talking about her, it's gonna be some fucked up shit. That's what I think. We all think the mask was a good idea. Motherfucker, I can't get mad at her no more. I'm gonna tell her I ain't had nobody get mad at, babe. You know? What if you had so much anger and you was always mad and then did some shit like this and it's just like, damn, I can't even get mad no more. I ain't got somebody to be mad. Like, what if she took all my anger away? Wouldn't that be a positive thing to say? I had so much anger. Wouldn't that be a negative thing to say? And I took it out on her. It wasn't even her fault why I'm so angry all the time. She took my anger away. I'm mad. I can't get mad at her no more. How the fuck you mad and I ain't even there? How you mad at me and I ain't here? And that part getting me, bro, because I be mad at her. Just because she ain't here. She said, I'm not even here for you to be mad and you still getting mad. I'm not even here and you still getting mad. Fuck is you mad for? I ain't laying on your jacket. I ain't pulling the leash. You know the things that you would rather have. I'd rather have her pulling the leash right now. You know certain things you would trade for the world. Just to walk with her one more time. You know that one song? All right, here's another song. Songs be coming to me. Thank you. Because sometimes I call her my daughter. So that means I'm her father. And you know what song I'm talking about? I said, if I could just, the instances, what would I do to have her pull on the leash one more time? Just to walk with her one more time. You know what song I'm thinking about? You ain't got it yet? Come on, Bailee. Play this song for the people, babe. You ever dance with your dog? Do you know what song I'm talking about yet? If I could trade anything for the world, I would trade to walk my dog one more time. I said I wasn't gonna cry. I said I wasn't gonna cry. But it's a song. It's called Dance with My Father Again. It's called Dance with My Father Again. Like, the things you would give up, the things you would do. I think in that song he wants his mother, right? I think he wants his mother to dance with her father again. Like for all whatchamacallit, if he could do anything so that she could dance with him one more time. By golly, Bailee, if we could walk one more time, and I could tell you to get out them people's yard, bruh. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing, Bailee? Stop pulling on the goddamn leash. Man, bro. I failed. I let you down, babe. Cause I would not be fucking crying. Fuck is you doing? Man, if she could talk and she look back at me, bruh, get the motherfucking play fetch. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab a stick and I'm gonna throw it. Fuck that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab a goddamn branch. She would find branches, bro. Bro, it's a video. You gotta see me in the video. I had this I spin around and throw this jank and launch it, and she's go get it and bring it back. And you gotta watch her. I wish I would have had more videos of her. Like her, she ain't no small dog. She ain't no big dog. But to see her carry this branch and her head sideways carrying this branch, bro. That song was, how can I say goodbye to the times we had? The good times that made us laugh. That's some shit that made me laugh, bro. Whether it may not have been a hysterical laugh, it might have just been a little chuckle, but every fucking time. Bailee, bro, bro? What is you doing? I'm not throwing this branch, man. That's somebody you can grow old with. On the positive tip, I never saw her get old. I didn't get to see her hit that point of like, oh man, I think you're losing a step, Bailee. I think you're getting a little slower. I ain't see her get old. It would have been nice to go out in your sleep or something. And I know that's still something bad to say, but I know that probably would have messed me up in a different way. But if she went on her sleep, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Because then which sleep was it? Was it the one where you said, get away from me, don't lay with me right now? And she go lay over there and she lay down? What if she never got up right there? What if that's her last time? And the last thing you knew was you telling her that she can't sleep and lay next to you? Shit. I would, you know what I'm saying? She would have motherfucking laid. The last time she laid with me, she laid right here. They say coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. The last time she laid with me, she laid right here. Next to my heart. She could lay on the right side. She could lay on my legs. She laid right underneath my arm. I was like, all right, babe. That's where you want to lay? But this time, this time I'm gonna try to focus more on this time, because the first two times, I'm really like I don't like. I'm saying when I think about it, I'm like, nah, that was so fucked up. But I'm like, you stink, get away. You're wet, get away. Now, but then when I finally woke up, I lay down, and then she came back again, unconditional. She came back again, laid down with me. If she had passed away that time, I probably still would have been fucked up. As much as you want to do with her, now you gotta start to think about, you wanted to do all that stuff with her, and now all that stuff reminds you of her, but it's all the way down to even just laying down. Every time. And I think that was the one part about laying down last night. It's always a, you know, because before I lay down, I would see her. She would either lay on my jacket or she'd be curling up in her spot. And then like this right here, every time I lay down on the ground or anytime, just like this. I gotta think about it. All right. Let me stop talking about her so much. She's not here to defend herself. I'm talking about you, babe. Yep, I'm talking about you. That's why whenever I get to what you want, I know she might not like everything I say. I would look at her and be like, "Yeah, I'm talking about you." Mm-hmm. No, don't act different now, cause the camera on you. But I put the camera on and she was just like, "Run away and go get the stick." It might not mean what you call it. Well, I mean, but if she was here, I probably wouldn't do it. But I'm gonna drink some water today. I'm gonna drink some water today. Bailee just drink. She would get water wherever she could, bro. She was always so thirsty. We get to the river, drinking water out the river, drinking water out the pond, drinking the rainwater. Bailee was gonna get some water, bro. So I'm gonna drink some water today. I'm gonna drink some water today. I might, I don't know. I'm gonna drink some water. And then, okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try to get it. Okay. Then I'm gonna leave her alone and start talking. I'm gonna start talking with you, babe. So, I would get the water hose, and she would drink out the water hose. But then I would try to like splash her, give her some. She's like, nah, nah, nah. I just want the water. Don't splash me. Don't give me no bath. Okay, change gears, switch topics. The wind is whistling through the trees. It's a nice, soft little breeze. The things that we can do with ease. Some things are easier than others, and some things are harder than others. But no, I have an idea of what to do. Of, I have an idea of an action I can take. some reason, I'm not necessarily motivated to do that. Maybe I'm not sure if it's not just yet. I don't know. I'm not sure if Bailee would be mad at me if I don't go to the safe spot. If I don't go to the river, if I don't go to the water, I ain't go today, babe. I wonder if she would be mad. She was never mad at me. She would, she would just do whatever I wanted to do until I wanted to do what she wanted to do. She just waited. One thing I noticed yesterday was just how much the switch. It used to be I would be on the phone and I would try to finish watching this video, making this video, recording this video, whatever. I would try to finish a video, whatever. And the one thing I kind of like right now, right? And it like these shits just randomly hit me now. Like those times is I would really just be so focused on the phone, do this, do that. And now I could be watching a video and I'll randomly just cut the phone off. When 24 hours earlier, I would have tried my hardest to finish this video, to watch this video. And I'm just like, I just cut the phone off. Just be walking. And I do this, and I'm doing this like now because it's trying to, I could never say I was lonely. This is me just escaping, trying to escape the escapism, my thoughts and whatever. And it ain't even take my mind off it. I can't believe it's been over 2 months since I took a picture of her. Like I feel crazy saying that. I feel so crazy saying like going to look through my pictures and like, bro, where the fuck? When the last time I took a picture of her? I felt crazy. Now I've been, of course I make my videos and whatnot, and then I randomly, you know what I'm saying, switch the camera over to make sure she's in the video or whatever, put her on camera. But damn, a motherfucking picture. I could have motherfucking at least made sure, like, okay, babe, we're taking a picture this month. I don't give a fuck how it looks. A picture, bro. All right, thanks. That's how. She didn't care. But the last picture I took of her, she was in the pool. I'm cool. The last picture I took of her, she was in the pool. Fine, fuck it. If you had to look at your last picture that you ever took of your dog, shit, all right. She was the only dog in this little pool, too. It was a little pool. Not like it was a big pool, but the other dogs was not in it. Short, even this and third. Bailee sat right in the middle of it. Bailee was in that shit. Told y'all, bro. That's how she would be, bro. She was not afraid of the moment. She was never, like, she was not afraid of the moment. She was in everybody's face. She was in everybody's face, man. Like, if I ever was, I'm not even sure. if we had to like walk across the stage or something, she'd just be sniffing. She wouldn't even care about if I was on stage with her or something, and it was like some type of performance or something. Bruh, she would be sniffing. She'd be sniffing around trying to find some food or something. She wouldn't care about people partying or nothing. She's like, fuck is y'all niggas doing? She'd be sniffing for some food. Just because it's a new spot, new territory. I don't know. I'm just speculating. We never got to those moments at that point. Yeah, so then you know, like every time I gotta clean up, every time I gotta get up and clean up my stuff, I used to be like, I like technically could do it fast. I mean, I still can, say like, but this is I be taking my sweet ass time. I ain't got time. I be like, do I have everything? Double check. Yep, got everything. I ain't even switched topics. I was supposed to. I couldn't even think of nothing else. That's why I did the little fortune shit. I was like, okay, what's going on? When going through the trees. Life without her. I don't feel like it's a good idea. Like making a shirt is a little. I could do it a little quicker, a little bit easier. But typing the book, typing other stuff up. Right now it's just fucking. Should be. Oh my god. This. Oh no, I don't. It's not. I don't feel like. It's not anything I really feel like doing. Bailee was the motivation to get up and do this and to make sure I was on track. Somehow, some way, she kept me on track. Even though I necessarily wasn't even like as far as the content and things. Somehow, some way, Bailee kept me on, and I think it was because I had to manage both, and I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. No. I really don't know. I really don't. But I don't like it. I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit. What am I supposed to do without Bailee? Like, I don't feel like doing this. Actually, like, it was a not even like. I would at least try to do this and try to do this. And it's so crazy. I don't know. You know how sometimes they be like, that's so insensitive to you. Just like for instance, if I would have just kept up pushing out as much content as I possibly could, Bailee's not here now. She's not slowing me down. You know, if I was to keep trying to put content out, keep trying to do these type of videos, and just and do all this stuff. If I kept trying to do that, what am I trying to say about doing that? If I kept trying to do that, oh, let's say she passed away, and I kept doing that, and then it was on some. Like, like there's even another thing, like, how I really could just be. There's just no excuse for certain things. And now it's just like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't care to. I don't care to. But maybe that's just right now. Maybe that's just right now. And yeah, maybe that's just right now. It's a season for everything. What the last thing I was thinking was 111.11. What I was thinking now was this whole little. I'm gonna like put these lives together as I'm gonna call it life without Bailee or something like that. Or with, if I don't call it life without Bay, I'm gonna just say without Bay. Something, I don't know. I'm not even. I don't know what the hell I want to do. But if I finish talking about it for right now, I might. You know what? I might do that. Because right about now, I would be asleep. So, of all things, certain things, it's like, that was one thing I was like, okay, am I motivated to do this? Am I motivated to that? Am I excited to do this? Am I excited to that? I particularly did not want to take a nap without her. But I am a little bit sleepy. I'll see what happens once I get off this phone. But I do got this Rockstar. So I might sit up. I'm gonna sit up and drink the rest of this Rockstar. I might puff, and then I'm gonna see if I still want to lay it back down. If I lay back down, after I drink the Rockstar and puff, if I lay back down, if I go to sleep, I'm trying to think when, how, if. I mean, I'm gonna take a nap again eventually in the middle of the day. Yeah, this would be a decent time. If we had made it to the safe spot, I'll be napping right about now. So it's okay if I go to sleep. Maybe. I might go to sleep right here. Like the first nap that I take during the day without Bailee, hell yeah, I better be right here with her. Where else would she be? Fuck is you doing? You taking naps without me? If Bailee had a voice and if Bailee could cuss me out. If Bailee had a voice and she could cuss me out, I think I would be okay with it. If Bailee could cuss me out, I would be okay with it. If there was one person, place, or thing that could get mad at me, and I'd be like, you know what? I know you mad, but at least you feel some type of way about me. I would. Bailee is the one. Now I be having issues with trying to. Bailee, I just like to say she's a person. Bailee's the one person, people used to call her a person. They're like, yo, Bailee's a whole person, bro. The way she would sit in the seat, in the front seat, my passenger princess, always and forever. So, bro, you mad at me, babe? Can't even think that, she would be mad at me. Well, except for those two things. I gotta stop talking about that shit. That shit fucking me up, though. But I did get to lay with her. I better be, I better be glad I even decided to lay back down again. Cause at least I had another opportunity to lay with it. Like if I had got up after that nap and did not lay back down, I would have never had to lay down ever again. You know what I'm saying? At least I was laying back down, and that gave her a chance to come lay with me again. If I had not laid back down and we had just got up and left, the last two times I would have been. It would have been on some. I told her that she couldn't lay with me twice. Oh, that would fuck me up even more. At least I get to say, I laid back down with him. She did get to lay. That would fuck me up. I don't know. Sometimes I'm trying to be like, man, am I talking about it too much? Love you, babe. I gotta make up for all the times and all the days that I didn't get to say it. And I didn't say it. Oh, man. What am I gonna do? I ain't got shit to do. You know, and the good and the bad part of this is just like, you know, I don't have shit to do. I don't have shit to do. So, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. What we gonna do today, babe? Boy, god damn it, I'm traumatized. If I don't go to sleep right here, it's because of these ants, man. If I don't go to sleep right here, it's because of these ants. Hopefully she forgives me. If I take a nap during the day, I'm just gonna say forgive me, Bailee. I'm gonna say forgive me. It was too many ants over there. All that food I put on the ground for you. Too many ants and bugs. Bailee didn't care about no ants and bugs on her. She was a dog. She did not care about no ants and bugs on her. You gonna live. I can still take a nap. You know.